Thanks for looking in. On this video, we would like to show you how to take measurements off of a customer's already drilled bowling ball. So there's three things that we need to know, and that is the length of the span, the hole size, and the pitches of the holes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the bowler's ball, and we're going to use the 6-inch rule with stud. And I'm going to work from the thumb hole, put that down in the thumb hole, lay it across the ball, and measure the total overall span, and I come up with 4 5/8 of an inch. So I'm going to mark that on his drill sheet for a full span of 4 5/8. This is a right-handed bowler, so that's on his middle finger. And then to his ring finger, he's 4 11/16. So I'll mark that on the paper. While I'm at it, I'm going to do cut span, which means it's going to be where the drilled edge of the thumb hole goes to the actual drilled edge of the finger hole. So back to the middle finger, to the drilled edge is 4 3/8, and on the ring finger is 4 7/16. So I'm going to mark that over here on the drill sheet. 4 3/8, 4 7/16. Now, the next thing I need to do is figure out what size thumb hole he has. Well, I know that he has 1 1/4 inch slug, so I'm going to mark that right here, 1 1/4. And now the next thing we want to do is find out what is the hole size. So I go over and I take an existing drill bit size, and let's start with 31 32 and see where that is. Not quite. Might be just a hair big if I use 31 32. So I'll drop down. The next size in a 17-bit set would be 15 16. And that is the size of this gentleman's thumb hole. So we're going to mark that as 15 16 for his thumb hole size. And we know because he's using finger inserts, the diameter, hole diameter for these grips is 31 32. So we're going to mark that right in here, 31 32. And now we need to find out what is the pitch. So we're going to use the Ace Mitchell True Pitch Gauge set that comes with the basic starter package kit. They're numbered on there, so we're going to take the 15 16, just slide it up through the hole, and then snap it in. So it'll snap in right there like that. Let's measure what this customer's thumb pitch is. Alright, this customer is 1/4 reverse in the thumb. And then, so what I did was, you can see this, I went right in line between the two finger holes. That got me my forward and reverse pitch. And we measured that at 1/4 reverse. Now, I'm going to go 90 degrees perpendicular to that to measure lateral pitch, if at all. Okay, so we have this customer 0 left and right pitch in the thumb hole. So we're going to mark that on the paper. 1/4 reverse, 0 left and right. Now, in order to do the fingers, the most accurate way is actually to take the finger inserts out of the ball. So I'm using our 31 32 insert removal tool. This we feel is the finest on the market. That's machine hardened all the way around, so you can really torque on these. It does an excellent job of cleaning out the finger holes. Just pull those out, set it aside. Now we know these are 31 32, so we'll find that one. That's the wrong one, that's 61. There's the 31 32. Again, slide it up through, snap it into the hole. And this time we're going to come back in line with the thumb hole. And the drilled pitch on that is 0 on the middle finger, forward and reverse. And on the ring finger, we have 3 16 reverse. So we have 0 forward and reverse on the middle finger, 3 16, and then I'll just circle the arrow that heads back that way, which signifies reverse pitch. Okay, now we have to get the left and right lateral pitch. So I'm going to run perpendicular to the thumb hole. There we have, that looks like 3/8 left, on the middle finger and 1/2 right on the ring finger. So I'll mark it 3/8 and 1/2. So there we just determined for that customer, we got all 3 hole sizes for the drilled holes. We have the total overall span and the cut spans, which means from the drilled edge of the thumb to the drilled edge of the fingers, which is what we're going to need when we drill the ball. So we have span, we have hole sizes, and we also determine the pitches. Once you know that information, now it's just a matter of moving that from the paper over to a bowling ball that this customer gave us to plug. And we'll get into that in the next video.